Hey there, Hofstra fans. Welcome to another episode of Blue and Gold Weekly. I'm your host, Kevin Dexter. It was another winning week across the board for the fall teams here on campus. We'll start with a thriller for the men's soccer team as they continue to lead the way in the CAA, looking for their 5th consecutive conference championship. It was high drama at Stony Brook. The Pride were down 2-1 with under 5 minutes left when they staged a miraculous comeback. First, it was Laurie Goddard, his 7th goal of the season, tied it with just 4:01 left. And with just 36 seconds on the clock, Daniel Burko provided the game winner, the Pride stealing the victory in dramatic fashion, 3-2. The win brings them to 5-1 in the CAA with 2 conference games left, giving them a very good shot at being the number 1 seed come time for the CAA championship in a couple of weeks. The Pride have this weekend off. Well, it was also a big weekend for the women's soccer team as they try to qualify for the CAA championship. They had a huge game on Senior Day on Sunday here at home against Drexel. And the Pride wasted no time getting on the board. Just over 13 minutes in, Thorhildur Thorhallsdottir, the perfect placement over the keeper, her 2nd goal of the year. Pride took the early lead. Just about 7 minutes later, Manon Labarge gets the touch on the shot from Amy Hodgson. Pride were up 2-0 at halftime, and they added to it in the second. Matilda Braithwaite using her speed to finish. Pride pick up their 2nd conference win, shutting out Drexel 3-0. And the Pride also honored 14 graduating players on Senior Day, and it was a special one for graduate goalkeeper Carly Travers, who made a save and got the win in her first career start. I had a chance to chat with Carly about that and this Pride season as a whole. We're joined now by graduate goalkeeper for the Hofstra women's soccer team, Carly Travers, coming off a big win, first career win here at Hofstra on Sunday in the win over Drexel. Carly, how exciting was it to get the start on Senior Day and eventually come away with the win?
It was truly an honor just because this team has given so much to me. You know, I didn't know if I was going to continue playing after my 4 years, and just coming here and having the opportunity to, play for all of them and, get the win for them was so exciting.
How have you been able to stay ready throughout the season? Now your number was called on Sunday and to be able to, come up with a big performance.
I mean, it's all my teammates. I remember before the game and just leading up to it, when we knew I was playing, it was just, everyone was giving me confidence. They were saying, like, we believe in you, like, you've been doing great. So it's just having them during training pushing me super hard and, just trying to push Lily and play hard throughout it no matter what. It's just all about the team. So.
Well, Sunday was an interesting game because of the conditions, of course. Nor'easter, rain, wind. How did that kind of alter your guys' preparation, and how did you feel being on the field in those conditions, being able to play through it?
I mean, Simon, the whole game was saying that we're the more technical team, even in these conditions. So just fall back on that, know that we were prepared no matter what the conditions were, and just have fun. Everyone wants to play in a rainy game, honestly. Soccer is so much fun sliding around on it, so can't complain.
Yeah, I'm sure it was actually probably for you guys, maybe not watching it if you were in the stands.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but for you guys, it was probably pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So many seniors on this team. You had 14 players honored before the game. Of course, a rainy and wet Senior Day ceremony, but how much did you guys focus on that, wanting to get a win for potentially the last home game for a lot of you guys?
It honestly changed our mindset a lot. I think, we're a very serious team. We want to win championships, and just having that fun side kind of brought out throughout the day, I think really helped us push through, and just playing so well meant a lot to us that everyone got a chance to be on the field. Every senior played. It was just a very meaningful thing coming from someone who's done this a little before, so it was very special for all of us.
Yeah, and it is a unique situation because sometimes it's a big conference game, right? You can't get everybody in, but I'm sure it was really nice.
It was very special.
That everybody was able to get in. So this season as a whole, it's been an interesting one, a lot of ties, of course, for this group. How have you guys been able to kind of stick with it despite not getting the results on some days, and obviously now playing some good soccer here near the end of the year?
Well, it's just we got to keep the mindset. I don't think we've been playing necessarily bad. We just haven't gotten the results that we deserve, we think, and not sloping down and just like feeling bad for ourselves. That was our biggest mindset, like to keep pushing hard, to keep getting better every single day, and just keep training how we've been. So it's been rewarding to get that win.
Well, you have 3 games left, 3 tough games all on the road coming up. what does the mindset have to be? What does the focus have to be to, continue playing well and get the results you need to get into the CAA championship?
We try not to change too much and stray away from, playing how other teams play. We want to play our game and stay focused on us because we know that, our culture, our team bond is very strong. So it's just playing like we're home in front of our fans and not theirs, fueling ourselves, how we've been getting ready every home game. We need to bring that on the road. So.
All right, well, Carly, congratulations on the win on Sunday. Good luck here on the road the next couple of weeks. We hope we see you back here come CAA championship time.
Thank you so much.
And thanks again to Carly Travers for a couple of minutes. Switching gears now to volleyball, who also continued their winning ways last week. The Pride dominated Hampton in a pair of 3-set wins down in Virginia. The Pride are now 6-2 in the CAA and have won 12 consecutive sets. Nina Gioshvili-Raba won CAA Rookie of the Week for the third time with 63 assists over the 2 wins, and freshman Lilia Ducek earned CAA Co-Defensive Player of the Week honors with 13 blocks. Hofstra is back at action at home this weekend with 2 matches against Stony Brook on Friday and Saturday night. Friday's match will air on Flow College as well as MSG Network. And Hofstra field hockey got back in the win column. After a home loss to Fairfield on Friday, they bounced back in a big way on their senior day on Sunday. Pride were down 3-0 at halftime, but then they rallied. First, it was Teresa Karoff with her 7th goal of the season. And then with 2.5 minutes left, Christy Santos got the Pride back within a goal. A little over a minute later, it was Karoff again. That goal tied the game at 3, sent it to overtime. And then in the extra session, Gwen Van Dyke was the hero. The Pride storming back to win it 4-3 to snap their 5-game losing streak. They head to Northeastern for a CAA matchup on Friday before they return home to play New Haven on Sunday. That game is at 12 o'clock, and you can watch it on Flow College and MSGSN. And finally, for the Pride Cross Country team, senior Abraham Longo-Siwa set a new program record Saturday morning in the men's 8K race to finish first out of the 74-runner field at 22 minutes and 45 seconds in the Metropolitan Cross Country Championship hosted by NJIT. The record was previously held by Alex Masai with his 22:53:50 time at the CAA Cross Country Championship in March of 2021. And Hofstra freshman Isabella Spagnoli took the individual title out of the 75-runner field in the women's 5K race at the 2025 Metropolitan Cross Country Championship with her time of 17:15. Her time ranks 2nd in program history behind Jordan McDonald in the women's 5K. Spagnoli led the Pride to finish 3rd as a team with 77 total points. And how about alum Alex Masai? A big shout out to him, who ran the Chicago Marathon this weekend and earned a 3rd place finish and a personal best time of 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 37 seconds on Sunday. Amazing job, Alex. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Blue and Gold Weekly. We'll be back next week with a brand new edition. Thanks so much for watching, and go Pride.